both camps. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So off we go then. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Southampton have enjoyed a fine start to the season, 6 points out of 6. Højbjerg. And it's Buffal. Played into space out wide. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Højbjerg. Walker-Peters. Redmond. And he's there to hoof it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Deftly done. Southampton are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Out to the right. Redmond. Gorgeous control there.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Keeper has beaten it away. Hudson-Odoi with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And it's played forward. Long. He's in space and looking for options. Wan-Bissaka gets it back. Wan-Bissaka demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Ruben Neves. Savic. He's there to receive it. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Buffal, his first half volley in his last game, was one that gave his team the lead. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Wan-Bissaka gets it into the middle. Walker-Peters. And it's Redmond. Redmond goes looking. And he's there to cut it out. Bentancur. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Buffal concedes a free kick for that.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Long. Gets wrestled off the ball. Hudson-Odoi. Walker-Peters. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They've toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Sit forward. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Walker-Peters. Vestergaard. Southampton, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
And it's Redmond. Walker-Peters. Hudson-Odoi, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Redmond. Whipped in. And that has been cleared. He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Southampton can make their change now with... Gets his head to it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And here's the Long.
Long really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ruben Neves, and the waiting has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Ings. Ings gets it out to the wing. Ball's out on the left now. Swept in. been clubbed away. Throw it. Southampton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Can't get the better of his opposite number, and that's been won straight back. Savic turns and goes back. Bertrand gets rid without sophistication. Southampton making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Newcastle merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. So there's going to be another change here. Guendouzi looking to make a big first impression here. Redmond. Højbjerg. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Plays it out wide. And it's been taken straight back. Ruben Neves. Bentancur plays it out to the flank. And it's got through. Oh, nice touch. Needs a quality cross. And there goes the final whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and finishes 0-0. Final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Sheffield have been going through a pretty rough time of late. It is safe to say that their form coming into this game is not good at all.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before the pressure becomes unbearable, I suppose.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Sheffield have suffered a pretty ordinary start to the season, just a single point up to now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look great. Something the boss has been surprisingly open about. You wouldn't call it a crisis just yet, but there is some pressure on this.
Sancho. Bentancur. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Forward it goes. Rodwell. Sheffield seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Hernandez looking to run. Up he gets! And the ball's come out! Gets good distance on it. Sancho finds himself offside. Rodwell battling for the right to play in the early stages. And it's Rodwell. Gets wrestled off the ball. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Tries lifting it over. He's played him through. Bentancur. Hernandez. It is deadlocked. Hit long and direct. He's had a shot! Good clearance and very necessary. Sancho looking to get on the end of this. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rodwell. It's got through to him. Tries a shot! They score! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Could try cutting inside here. keeps everyone guessing. Savic did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And that has been clubbed away. Rodwell. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Newcastle are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Attempts to play it through. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Hakimi. Savic. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Savic. Has a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Newcastle need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Foot in. Savic goes steaming forward. Real chance! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Bentancur floats one over. A hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rodwell, he does have an assist to his name. Savic puts his foot on the gas. And that's been levered clear. And the weighted pass. Newcastle get it back again.
Newcastle showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it? Shapes to shoot! And in it goes! They have come roaring back!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Newcastle grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Hoists it forward. That intervention was very necessary. And it's Rodwell. Decent progress down the left. Ruben Neves attempts a clearance. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Rodwell. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
Rodwell. De Ligt battles to win it back. Sancho. Just brushed off the ball there.
Newcastle showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, that's a waste. Time for a change in personnel. 2 changes being made right now. He's being closely tested here.
Newcastle merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Newcastle go in search of their winner. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, sweet feet. Crosses it in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Gets the chance to cross. Oh, the clearance is short. Newcastle to make one last surge forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Now the manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Newcastle have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's gone out for a throw-in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Lanzini. Cresswell. Rice. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good ball. Has a goal! Lanzini. Lanzini plays it forward. Rice. Sancho. Crunching tackle. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Eric Garcia. Forward it goes. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the...
Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Cresswell. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Guendouzi. Wan-Bissaka tries making a foray down the right. That'll be a throw-in. Lanzini. And it's got through. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Diop. Lanzini. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Wan-Bissaka. Guendouzi. Oh, he's in! Hits one! Danger averted for now. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Decent ball. Keeper has beaten it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Whipped in. And that's being repelled. Good offside that time. Keeper sends it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Tries to dink it in. Hoists it forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Lanzini. How about a shot? Hit long and direct. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. There's the whistle for half-time. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Newcastle clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Rice. And it's played forward. West Ham are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yarmolenko. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, good interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Wan-Bissaka gets the better of his man. And he's there to hoof it away. Newcastle with it back again. Hernandez is charging up on the... Great leap! Pinged forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Coaxed through there. Lanzini. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. It's come loose. It's a good run down the left-hand side. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hoists it high. Tries to get it clear. Going for goal! And the ball's come out. It's gone a long way up and away. And out to safety.
Newcastle merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
West Ham really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. And help's available out wide. Meets it first time! Not this time.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, that's...
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He gets past his man.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rice with a delicate ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. The defence is largely untroubled. Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to A football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while, and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So facing up here to a team that has been the league's whipping boys in recent weeks, they really are on a terrible slide.
They're actually making life quite depressing for themselves and their support. Those losses smacks of a deeper-rooted problem that doesn't look like it'll be fixed anytime soon, Peter. The club psychologist appears to be their hardest worker right now, and he must be urging togetherness and teamwork however he spins it, and they really need him to get it right for starters.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looks to clip it forward. Bentancur battles to win it back. Forward it goes. Savic. It's a loose ball. Montoya plays it out to the flank. Stevens. And it's Montoya. In he flies! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Brighton, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
A real chance if he can get through. Turns and goes back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And that has been clubbed away. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Brighton seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, a very decent attempt. Newcastle are looking pretty solid right now in a period of the game when they have been vulnerable. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, real danger here! And that's been well dealt with. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Sancho. Good ball. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Sancho. Newcastle couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's got options out wide. Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's in with a header! Cleared without complication. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that's been levered clear. Montoya. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Montoya. Bentancur did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Sancho floats one over. Montoya. Montoya plays it forward. Here it comes. Goes for goal! The captain delivers!
Well, look, captains so often feel a greater responsibility to come up with something a little extra, especially approaching the break. He knew the significance in striking before. The dressing room moves now will be very, very different.
Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, no sport half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this.
Chance! Krupa. And it's played forward. Tries to stroke it through. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Krupa. Moy. Krupa. Krupa gets it out to the wing. Stevens. Montoya. There will be a throw-in. Bentancur. Sancho. Ruben Neves. Out wide.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Ruben Neves goes looking. March. Savic has the best dribbling stats in the team, and it's Ruben Neves. It's got through to him.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
That's offside.
Yes, it is. Brighton have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Izquierdo. The referee's awarded a free kick. Newcastle can make their change now with a break in play. Defending of the desperate variety. Here's a clever pass. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Wan-Bissaka. Has a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
There could be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Stevens. Scalotto. Receives it from behind, pumps it into the area.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ruben Neves.
Newcastle are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Gets away from his opponents.
Brighton probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Izquierdo. With a delicate ball, and it's got through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pröper. Scalotto. Lovely bit of skill. Hudson-Odoi gets it back. Hudson-Odoi is on a run down the left wing. Going through. Hudson-Odoi. Izquierdo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kick-off is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Milinkovic-Savic. I'll be keeping an eye on his long-range shooting, Peter, because that's something he does with real prowess. The stuff that makes the highlight reels, of course, but he also does a lot of good work under the radar.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
No question, that's a foul. Not going to make any further progress now. Jake Livermore with a definite foul there. Austin. Wan-Bissaka tries to clear. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Oh, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Livermore. First quarter of an hour gone. Newcastle need to have a shot on target. De Ligt. Guendouzi. Wan-Bissaka. Sancho. Savic. Savic has a goal! Hegazi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Plays it out to the flank. He gets past his man. That's massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Newcastle can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Guendouzi puts his foot on the gas. And that has been cleared. Guendouzi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Played out to the right. Guendouzi. Hoists it high. It's out for a goal kick. Kieran Gibbs hoists it forward. Let's put a stop to that. He's still going. Where to next? Kieran Gibbs battles to win it back. Keeper's ball. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great challenge, time to perfection. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Out to the right. He's left his man. No, that's overhit. Kieran Gibbs. He's got options out wide. Lovely feet. Just brushed off the ball there. And the half-time whistle goes. So now the team has broken through. Certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And here's Austin! Gendouzi is there to heave it away. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And that's sprayed out wide. And it's Livermore. It's come through. De Ligt gets it back. A real chance to break. Gorgeous control there. Livermore. Jake Livermore gets it out to the wing. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Gets it, and now what? Kieran Gibbs.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, that's where he wants it. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets it upfield. Sancho. And that's a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Newcastle have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And he's there to clear it. In towards the middle. He's gone for it! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. You had a lot of people worried then.
acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
West Bromwich making another change here. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's dealt with that well. He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Savage simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Guendouzi. Savage. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And he's there to cut it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Jake Livermore is the guilty party there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looks to thread it through.
Newcastle showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Gets into a dangerous position. The final 5 minutes. Kieran Gibbs. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he's found him in space. That was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cut out in the nick of time. It's a loose ball. Oh, good ball. Savage. Newcastle get it back again. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. And the action has already restarted. Forward it goes. Guendouzi. Wan-Bissaka.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And now the breakaway. Good ball. And it's hoisted clear. Shapes to shoot! Guendouzi was steaming forward. Chance to break. Hegazi tries to dink it in.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Kieran Gibbs. Kieran Gibbs plays it forward. Savage. Newcastle cannot keep hold of the ball. Guendouzi looks to dink one in. he's on a charge. Look at the defender bombing forward.
Gets up to head it!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Goes for goal! Save the best for last! Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Big occasion. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Has a hit!
Well, should have been the equaliser.
Austin nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
There's a long ball. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Austin! Tries to get it forward quickly. Savic is looking very tired out there. He's got away, keeps everyone guessing. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Savic drives it forward.
Up to meet it!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Newcastle are through. The look of a team that fancies going all the way this time. To summarise what we've seen. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. There's the whistle, and here we go. Dyer knocks it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moussa Sissoko. And here's Lucas Moura. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And back to base. Dyer. Davis. Son Heung-min. Aurier. Moussa Sissoko. Lucas Moura proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And it's Lucas Moura. Just brushed off the ball there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, I'm a believer in having faith in your ability, but he's overdone it there.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Keeps everyone guessing.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter. Once he got into that position, it's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Davis.
Tottenham have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hudson-Odoi with a definite foul there. Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Aurier.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Gets it back. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Wan-Bissaka. And help's available out wide. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Ruben Neves stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's in space and looking for options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lucas Moura. Alderweireld. Aurier. Musa Sissoko. Ruben Neves. Wan-Bissaka. Son Heung-min did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Played into space out wide. Davis. Oh, sweet feet. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It is quite a run he's making here. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, that goes for it! And the defence can get it clear. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, that's neat. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Alderweireld. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well positioned to make that interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Newcastle clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Son Heung-min plays it short. And he has a hit! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Ruben Neves. Guendouzi. Bentancur. Wan-Bissaka. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? It's come loose. Bentancur battles to win it back.
Bentancur really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, that had to be more accurate. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Kane. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Son Heung-min. And he has been fouled there. Davis. Davis, chance! A great save, real class.
Kane.
Really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Towering header! Hudson-Odoi. Son Heung-min plays it out to the wing. Son Heung-min. Lucas Moura. Bentancur. Oh, good interception. And it's Son Heung-min. Dyer gets into the right position to intercept. Davis. Vertonghen. Davis. Son Heung-min. And here's Kane. He could be in here. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. And that has been clubbed away. Davis. Musa Sissoko. A buccaneering run from the defender. Davis. Can he deliver?
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
One final crack at it now. A heavy challenge.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for
Kane! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game It has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Not quite, no argument for me on that one. Hakimi. A buccaneering run from the defender. It's gone a long way up and away. Jordan Henderson gets wrestled off the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Hudson-Odoi is onto it and can take it up. Mohamed Salah.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's a goal kick. Liverpool seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Jordan Henderson. Henderson drives it forward. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Bentancur. Milner with the slide tackle there. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Now it's Mane. And it's Salah. Milner. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And it's played forward.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Hudson-Odoi gets away from his opponent. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Milner, over to the left. That's good defending, very good defending. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Bentancur. That's great strength on the ball. Whipped in. And that has been clubbed away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hakimi. Still waiting for the first goal. Defence has got rid of that. Hudson-Odoi. Plenty waiting in the middle. And Dyke can get it clear. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose!
strong punch.
Milner can hoist it clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the other team has broken through, certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Newcastle can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hernandez continues his run. Cleared away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he just whacks it away. He'll have a go.
Oh, that was close.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Henderson plays it forward. Bentancur. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
That'll be a throw-in. Milner tries to swing it in. Ruben Neves. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ruben Neves. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Looks to clip it forward.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Hernandez. And it's Salah. Now they could break here. Hoists it forward. Mohamed Salah. That's a good ball to find him. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Out to the left it goes. Hudson-Odoi. Gorgeous control there. Looking for a decent ball in. Chance to cross here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Sancho has a look inside the box.
Newcastle merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Robertson goes upfield. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Hakimi. And help's available out wide. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
defence can get it clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hernandez plays it backwards, and they'll try again. De Ligt cuts it out. It's come loose. Bentancur.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Liverpool making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who is going to be taken off. His energy levels began to...
And that's it. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Any final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Leicester are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Newcastle are still winless after the first quarter of the season. It is quite incredible.
Well, it is absolutely incredible, and they've tried pretty much everything to rectify the problem, and can. So I think
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Leicester are playing with a pleasing width here.
especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Played out to the right. Whipped in. And it's hoisted clear. Bentaleb gets it back. Newcastle have been defending beautifully lately. Quarter of an hour played.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement.
Oh, real danger here! Gray finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Tielemans. Albrighton. Chilwell. Tielemans. Hernandez. Familiar, of course, to many of you for his time in Italy. Oh, good interception. Ndidi. Ricardo Pereira. Now it's Albrighton. Half an hour played now. Bentaleb concedes a free kick for that. Gray. Timely intervention. Tielemans plays it short. Tielemans spreads it towards the left. And he's there to clear it. And here's Albrighton. Ndidi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Out towards the flank. Wan-Bissaka. He's got options out wide. Real chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Chilwell. Forward it goes.
Vardy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So now the team has broken through. Not going to want to try. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Knocks it away. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. The second half sparks straight into life. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
But for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even allowed to. It's fantastic.
Newcastle break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Tielemans. Ricardo Pereira. And it's Albrighton. Albrighton. Aimed in towards the centre. Hits one! And the ball's come out. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? That's the through ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Leicester are making a change now. Tielemans. Vardy. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, look, Peter, he can be a real danger, so that defence can't stand off and just watch.
Wan-Bissaka. Chilwell positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Vardy. Gray. Here it comes. Nicely controlled. That's great strength on the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oh, some tackle that. Has a goal! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Newcastle have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that had to be more accurate. It's come loose. Goes long. Good ball over the top. Throw it. So here comes a substitution. Bentaleb. And now they can launch a counter. Ndidi. And here's Origi. Origi plays it out to the flank. And he has been fouled there. Newcastle can make their change now with a break in play. Bennett. Leicester getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Johnny Evans. Well, that's where he wants it. Well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Origi. And it's Perez. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Five minutes left on the clock. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's left his man. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Johnny Evans. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's Origi! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Perez. Tielemans. And here's Perez. And that is that. Newcastle have won it. As much industry as inspiration. The formula has worked for them. Your thoughts on today's game then, John?